Well, the Environment and Water Resources Minister has stressed once more the need for a community effort to suppress rising dengue numbers.
在我国骨痛热症疫情有恶化的趋势，住家滋生伊蚊的情况也越来越严重。
Lebih banyak rumah didapati menjadi tempat pembiakan nyamuk Aedes. Pada masa yang sama, bilangan kes denggi di negara ini telah meningkat.
தேசிய சுற்றுப்புற நிறுவனம் வரும் வெப்ப காலத்தில் டெங்கி காய்ச்சல் அதிகமாகலாம் என்று எச்சரித்துள்ளது. மேலும் தற்போது அந்த காய்ச்சலால் பாதிக்கப்பட்டவர்களில் 60 விழுக்காட்டினர் வழக்கமானதை விட வலுவான கிருமியால் பாதிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளனர் என்று அது கூறியது.
At one moment I was a very healthy man, and another moment actually I lying in the bed and become very helpless, and I was very weak. And at one stage I thought that I'm going to die because of the worried about the dengue shock syndrome. And I was in hospital for close to about 8 days. Traumatic experience with a lot of physical and mental suffer. And I'm lucky that I recover.
Mosquitoes do not recognize anybody. They don't care whether you are a grassroots leader, just a resident, or just anyone. Any opportunity, they will attack. I couldn't explain how is it, but I really feel very, very sick. Doctor actually told me twice that I'm not getting any dengue because the symptoms have gone. On the 5th day, I had rashes all over my body. I went to see another doctor. The doctor confirmed that I have dengue.
Before 1970, dengue was common only in 9 countries. To date, it has affected more than 100 countries across the America, Africa, Asia, Southeast Asia, and the Western Pacific. More than 2.5 billion people are at risk of contracting dengue. There is no vaccine. We can do little about environmental changes. 9 out of 10 dengue cases may not show any symptoms. The key to stopping dengue is to prevent the breeding of Aedes mosquito. Everyone needs to play a part in order to keep dengue in check. Dengue is transmitted by the female Aedes mosquito. It has adapted well to our urban environment and homes. It is beginning to exploit hard-to-find habitats to breed. Furthermore, because the Aedes mosquito is a multiple feeder, this increases the chances of dengue transmission by an infected mosquito. An increase in temperature shortens both the life cycle of the Aedes mosquito and the incubation period of the virus within the mosquito. This means that with warmer temperature, a mosquito that has acquired the virus from a dengue patient can become infective faster. With an increase in population density and mobility in Singapore, the threat of dengue will be greater. More potential breeding habitats can be created if left unchecked. Increased mobility leads to higher chances of us coming into contact with people in endemic countries and acquiring infection unknowingly. The National Environment Agency, NEA, leads the fight against dengue. We conduct regular checks and remove stagnant water found in public areas in the cooler months to moderate the buildup in mosquito population during warmer months. NEA also conducts research studies which help improve and tighten our dengue control regime. There is also the Geographical Information System, GIS, which is used to track, preempt dengue outbreaks and closely monitor mosquito breeding situations across our island. Problem areas are identified to aid the effective deployment of resources. At the community level, NEA engages grassroots organization and dengue prevention volunteers groups across 84 citizen consultative committees. Training is provided for volunteers, and they in turn educate their fellow residents. Together, the volunteers also check their estates for potential breeding sites. Advertisements are also put up in newspapers, at bus shelters, and in MRT trains to remind the public to take actions and prevent mosquito breeding within their premises. taking simple preventive steps at home helps to protect ourselves and our loved ones from dengue fever. Active participation by every resident is needed to fight against this challenge. Concerted efforts will help cut down mosquito breeding incidents both indoors and outdoors.
Being a grassroots leader, actually we have brought up a lot of measures and precaution, prevention, not only to ourselves, for the residents around us in our zone and all that. What we can do is basically not just to rely on others taking precaution or measures, to stop all this, to limit these breeding grounds. I would say that each and individual has a part to do. Don't take risks. Don't overlook a small mosquito. It can cause big harm.
Everyone must play a part to fight dengue. It is only through everyone's vigilance that we can stop the spread of this deadly virus.